So, as there's been a few of you mentioning hammocks in the comments lately, it's got me hankering. So, I did one last night with the Stealth one by Buckingham Palace, but I figured I'm going to show how I go about setting up my hammock. This is not going too well. I'm going to start again. Right, so a hammock camp it is, eh? Seems to be the consensus in the comments. I've come through this one before, this park, the squirrel park. So there's not many trees that are close enough together to sling a hammock. They must know this. They seem to not plant them that close. But I do know of a couple in here. So I'm going to head there now. I'm going to set my hammock up. I'll go through the knots that I use for that. The ones that are easy to dislodge in the morning, you know, because you've obviously got the weight of your whole body. I could do with a tidy up, couldn't I? Getting a bit raggedy. Won't do that in the morning. Where was I? Yes, knots that are easy to undo. Knots that I've tried and tested over many times, and I've got down just so. And I think I'm going to put my tarp up as well, just for the breeze and to stop the cigarette smoke that people, because it's pretty close to a path, is this one. It's pretty much in the middle of the public, but you know me, I'm going to give it a crack, see what happens. Let's go get toasties. Ah, somebody playing with the squirrels. I love seeing that. So, surprisingly, see these trees here? I'm going to charge through them. Just like, where should we go? We'll go this way. Oh, there we have it. We are here. So I've got the camera, or the phone, the cheap phone, the less than £100 phone that I do all my editing on, and my filming. Everything happens on that phone. It works. Works for me. Seems to work for you guys too. Anyway, it's hanging in a tree at the moment. So I've got the tripod, the selfie stick hanging down, wedged between a fork. So it's going to be swayed a bit in the wind because this particular branch is light and it does move. Bear with, it's the best I can do. The umbrellas I've got are actually doubling up as bicycle stands. Just thought I'd give it a go. Seems to be working. Anyway, to the job at hand. I'm going to try and get this video up tonight. I think it'll be quite cool. So, because I used my hammock last night at the Buckingham Palace Stealth, which is probably coming out this weekend, it was on the top of my pack. It's just a cheap and cheerful cotton one. Got a couple of good tie-off ropes there, which was part of the reason I bought it, because it's a good 10mm sort of triple core. So it's really good. That's what I'm going to be using. I haven't measured between these two trees. I'm winging it basically from here on out. No written scripts, nothing like that in this world. Will it be long enough? I think it might be. We might be lucky. Ooh, you know what? We may struggle. We'll see how we go. Now, I'm going to put one side up, how I normally do it, and then I'm going to come back and get the camera and I'm going to set it up somewhere and show you a bit closer how I tie off. In the meantime, picture you've got, that's around your tree, that loop, yeah? That's what you're using to cinch up on whatever tree, fence pole, whatever you're going to. So just picture that's there. This here, these two tails, ignore the carabiner, we don't need that. These two tails, you got the same length right here. Sorry, went off camera then. That just goes through this loop at the end of your hammock. I'll take that through, like that. And then with the bit that is attached to the tree, which is this end, I'll bring this over. I don't know if I'm very good at explaining these knots, but loop that under, so you've got a loop here. And then you want to bring that loop that you've created through that loop. So you've got a loop going through the loop, yeah, like that. The trouble is, at this stage, with the weight that's on the hammock, when you sit on that, that gets pulled through, yeah? So what I do is I get another loop and put it through that loop. That way, when that tension is taken up, like that, and that is all compressed down, that's not going anywhere. That's going to hold you all night, no problem. Come the morning, when this has got tighter and tighter, doesn't matter, because you've got these two tails, there's the tree moving. So if I just put that around my leg for argument's sake. Right, so you're there, you're in your hammock here, that knot's there stopping you from bashing the ground. You grab these two tails like this and you just pull them, and the whole lot comes undone, and then you slide your hammock out and away you go. It's going to be, you'll get a better idea in the morning when I from the dismantle. Back to the job. Is it going to be long enough? Sorry, are the trees going to be close enough? These twigs are, it's a hawthorn tree, I think, this one. Good for the heart pump, the heartbeat. Keeps it slow, strong and solid. That is not doctor's advice. So there's my loop coming through. Put another loop through that. Right, we like for length. We might be just all right, actually. Right, I'm going to come back and grab you now. Not literally, just the camera. Don't get excited. Okay, after about 20,000 hours of fumbling trying to get the perfect position, balanced in the tree, I think I've found it. So we'll take the loop around this branch here. And I think, just so it doesn't, no, it's not going to slip down, is it? Never mind. You can see this now. Let me just get that out of the way. You're going to watch out for hawthorn trees. There is thorns on. They do live up to their name. I have discovered that. So again, you can probably see it a bit better here. So we've got the loop of the hammock there. That's what holds it. Put your minces through there. Grab that, loop it through. Make another pinch, pull that through, yeah? You want that? I like them nice and tight, you know, like that. That. And now you're left with that loop. If I was to sit in this hammock, that would slowly come undone and I'd hit the ground. So from there, just pull another loop through. That's all it's going to take. Tighten that up. That's done. Easy as that. It doesn't have to pull tight. Now, this is where you need to have a pair, because you've got to test it now, you see. In fact, just for the comedy factor, in case it goes on me, if I've made a silly mistake and I end up on the ground, you're going to see it in full effect, yeah? We do like to have a giggle on this channel. Another saga of trying to find the perfect balance spot with this not very good selfie stick. I might put one on my Amazon wish list, actually. Are we still recording? We are. No, it's going. Bloody hell. We'll get there, don't worry about it. You know, I saw a square of plywood on the floor today and I should have picked it up. I thought that'd be ideal for a little stand. Where's glitch when you need them? Yeah, I think we're good there. Right, let's do it. Before it goes. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it went a bit. You know what? I'll probably shorten that side. That might be good, that. I can live with that. People are looking at me like I talk to myself. Yeah, that's cool. Right, so that's the hammock set done there. So I'm probably, no, I'm not probably, I'm going to. I'm going to put my tarp, but I'm going to put my tarp in such a way that all it's doing is going to be tied to that tree, and I'm going to tie it to that tree as well, just so it shields me. Plus the wind's coming from that way, and it's going to stop the people, if there's anyone, not if, but when the people walk past, they're not going to see me mooching in my hammock. Yeah? And it will stop the hooligans from bothering me too, hopefully. Now, I've also taken on board what at least one person commented, and it is something that was in the memory banks. I don't know why I wasn't doing it, but I've stopped folding my tarp in such a neat way. It's still done in this very similar configuration where I've got all the paracord in that one corner, but I'm just very roughly doing it so there's not the crease spots night after night after night. Yeah, I should have thought of this. Something I know of, I just wasn't putting it in practice. So I basically do it roughly, and then I'm just twisting it all together like that and putting it basically in the same place. So whoever that was, can't remember your name, thank you for giving me a kick up the butt. Right, cooking with gas. Tarp time. Getting closer to these knots and I'll show you what's what. Okay, best angle I can do. So this is the knot I use. You can see if I pull this, that's not going anywhere. But in the morning, I just grab that tail and it pulls up, comes undone, yeah? The way I do that, basically, go through there like that. Sort of like a, I don't know what you'd call it. With that little bit there that it creates, just poke through there. That's all you need. And that pulls back through, yeah? And that's the one you pull in the morning. That's not going anywhere. From there, I grab myself some tent pegs. Like it.
Share it.
Subscribe.
Gossip.
Tell everyone. Don't forget to comment.